Oh, jam! Hello everyone and welcome to a quick Chewie vlog where I hopefully quickly explain some things. So, you might have noticed that over the last several days, there haven't been any YouTube videos on the Manipool YouTube channel. Or you might not have noticed, and that's the problem. I have been doing daily YouTube videos for... Really? As soon as I start the damn recording, you want to ding at me? I've been doing daily YouTube videos for... I don't actually know how long now. It's been a while. Like, it's been at least a year and a half? Might have been longer than that. I have no idea. But I made the decision a while ago that I would do... People say... Well, for the algorithm, you need to be consistent. So I had a YouTube video go up every day at 11 o'clock. Or as close to 11 as I could manage. Sometimes, you know, stuff happens. But every day, 11 o'clock, or soon thereafter, every day, every day. There for a while, I was even doing another one at 1 if I had like a massive backlog of videos that needed to go up. But... that actually got me less engagement than just one video a day, because I guess the algorithm actually does hate its creators, which I've long thought. But I've decided to stop that. Yeah, I'm not going to abandon the YouTube channel or anything. It's where the video versions of the podcast will still be going, and whenever I do stream something that would make good YouTube content, I will still chop it up into videos and throw it up on the YouTube channel, as I always have. But the problem is I had lashed myself to the idea of there's got to be one YouTube video every day. There's got to be. Which means sometimes I streamed when I didn't want to or when I didn't feel like it. Sometimes I streamed what I didn't want to because... what I wanted to didn't guarantee me, 5 days worth of YouTube content, and I gotta have that. And it was just kind of awful. And I also just realized my mic has not been muted this whole time. Thank goodness. Whew, I was almost mad. I realized that it was negatively affecting my content creation by forcing myself into the one YouTube video every day, no matter what, every day. And that's awful. That's awful. And especially since my streaming has become more diverse. Like Monday is the podcast. Tuesday is my off day where I play games off stream with other people as a way to relax. Wednesday was a gaming stream night. Thursday's a podcast. Friday is my post DoorDash Skyrim stream, which isn't YouTube content. Saturday is the watch party, where we watch stuff using the Twitch watch parties thing. So hey, if you've got Amazon Prime, you should come join us. It's a lot of fun. We usually watch 2 movies that are themed somehow. But that's not YouTube content, because it's just me talking. And then Sunday is either an off day or I stream something. So like right now I'm recording this on Sunday because I wanted to get this done. Haha. But that means I have 2 podcasts, which, let's face it, in the plague times, Monday Night Magic doesn't record every week. In fact, Monday Night Magic seems to be a place where we record every 2 or 3 weeks because nothing is happening that's worth talking about. So that means I get one... Let's assume it's a week where I'm doing both podcasts. I get a Monday and a Thursday. That's 2 days. I've got 5 days left in the week. But only Wednesday and potentially Sunday are times to stream games. So that means on one of those, I have to play something long enough to get 5 YouTube videos out of it. There's some things I want to play that don't lend themselves well to YouTube, and some things that could lend themselves well to YouTube, like Hearthstone or Dota Underlords. Like, I could get 5 videos out of that, but I also could not. And you'll notice I haven't been streaming much Hearthstone lately. It's because I can't guarantee good videos out of it, so I don't. Yeah. So I did some math earlier today. I looked up my Google AdSense payouts, and I have made a total, mind you, a total of $739, 20 cents less than that, on YouTube. Which, if you think about it, you're like, well, that's not. The first response was actually, that's a non-zero amount of money. True, but that's stretched out over 5.5 years. Yeah. So I did the math. I just did 5 years because the first 6 months were kind of sporadic, I think, and they weren't, when I was YouTubing regularly. So yeah, that's $148 per year. And I also track my hours that I spend on everything using a handy little phone app here. And I put in anywhere between 7 and 12 hours of editing videos and posting videos and making thumbnails. I don't count the time I'm rendering a video, because most of the time here lately I hit render and go do something else. Because there's not much I can do, because the beast isn't super powerful. So it's not like I could pull up a game and play it while I'm rendering a video, because I might crash the render and then have to render it again, and it's a large pain in the ass. So most of the time I hit render and then go to the living room and watch YouTube or something. So that's not counted. I added up. So I looked at this year, and it was between 7 and 12 hours every week. Every week. With some outliers below and some outliers above. Like, I had one week where I did 16 hours of videos. I didn't look at what week that was, but damn. So, I did some math, and at $148 a year, divide that by 52 weeks, that's $2.85 a week. And if you take 8 hours a week as a middle ground, it's like 35 cents an hour. Why in God's name am I putting this much time into something that pays me 35 cents an hour? So, yeah. I'm gonna not worry about YouTube quite so much. Like I said, if I do get stuff that would make good YouTube videos, it'll go up. But it's not going to be the driving force anymore, because that's awful. I was hoping that if I was consistent and whatnot, that it would be good, and the algorithm would be like, hey, look at this guy, he uploads all the time, hey, and it wasn't. And my audience, you guys, I love you guys, but you don't really share my stuff, so there's no, and that's not a bad thing. I'm sure my quality isn't good enough to go put on Reddit all the time, obviously. So, but that means there aren't any new eyes hitting the YouTube channel like ever. I've had a couple of videos that have gone somewhat viral, but that didn't get me new subscribers, really. So, I'm going to not worry about YouTube so much. Yeah, it'll be there when I want it or when I need it, but it's not something that I'm going to lash myself to every day. And that frees up a lot of time during the week to do more streams, get caught up on the Patreon exclusive odds and ends that I'm still miserably far behind on. A lot of that is because everything sucks right now, and it's really hard to force myself to sit down and listen to us in the past. I'm up to about the middle of April, I think, in the odds and ends right now. And knowing how bad things were then, and knowing that compared to now that was nothing, it's really hard to listen to those. From a Chewie's mental health perspective. So, sorry I'm so far behind on those for you lifeguards out there, but it's hard. I have to be in a positive state of mind, which is somewhat rare these days, and not have YouTube videos to worry about, and like block out the time to sit here and get through them. So, sorry. I'm working on it though. So, yeah, that's the plan. That's the hope. I'm gonna focus more on streaming the stuff that I want to stream, regardless of whether it's good for YouTube or not. On days when I don't have anything to do, I'll probably do extra streams, because why not? The more I stream, the more likely it is that people will show up and say hi and follow and like the content and blah, 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 blah. At least in theory. I don't know. All I know is that YouTube pays me, well, at $148 per year, I get paid I get paid 3 times every 2 years. Because you have to hit the $100 minimum before they'll send you a payout. Which means, yeah, every 2 years I've gotten paid 3 times. Whereas Twitch pays me every single month. So you'd think, do I pour more time and energy into this thing that never pays off, or this thing that always pays off? And I don't know why it's taken me so long to do this. I think because I had that like work ethic thing. I'm like, right, I'm doing 1 video a day every day, and it's gonna work, and it's gonna be awesome. And even when it was obvious it wasn't working, that was still just the mindset I was in. Even when it started to negatively affect me. It's like, why do people stay at bad jobs that they hate and that kill them? Well, sometimes you just don't think about getting out of it, honestly. I've done that before. Yeah, the shit job in the dark times, the one that drove my mental health into the ground, I didn't quit that, but they finally fired me. So yeah, I did quit the daily grind on YouTube though, because it's silly. But anyway, I'm now repeating myself, so I'm gonna stop. So yeah, come hang out, twitch.tv/themanapool. Join the Discord server, where I always announce whenever I'm going live. And yeah. And do feel free to share my stuff. I might dip my toe into something other than Let's Play videos and the occasional vlog too. But I don't want to say too much about that, just in case it ends up not working. Or end up not doing it because I'm a wuss. Hey! But anyway, so thank you all so very much for watching. And, yeah, come hang out on Twitch.